Hello folks, PiotrFX here, or Peter if you like. I'll do some, let's say, work on my towns because I had a collection, and so I've decided to talk you through with some of the stuff. Um, I don't know if you're fighters, traders, or mix and match. I don't like people who can't decide actually that much as I prefer people who can decide. And I mean, if they are traders or they are fighters. And why it's so, you might say? Well, that would be a good question. First, foremost, if you cannot decide who you are, uh, that's pretty much a bit a loss on your side. And what I mean as a loss, because you can't get either too many goods or too many forge points or too much of the attack. Yes, you're just like having a lot of buildings and a mess, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. So I'd say decision making should be as early as possible. Yes, so you should. I'll explain why I'm doing it. Um, but if you won't make this decision, yes, then the game is more frustrating. Hold on a second. Owner to add 911, he has to now add. Okay, so it's 450, 455, 456. Okay, 456. So yeah, if you can choose, decide either you're a trader or you're a fighter, then what you're doing it, yes, is you can build your town to that level. And my perfect level is a balance of attack. That's the most important part, because attack will tell you which era you can be comfortably at. Next thing is forge points, because with forge points you can, of course, do much more. Yes, like I'm here helping Mass now. I was saying, like, look, whoever first will ping me, yes, you'll get 5 levels of me putting you 50% of whatever value it is plus 1.9. And I said, look, if your arc is only like 55 or something, get it higher, get it higher, so that the value what I'm giving you, it will just help you out more than on the levels 50, where you spend like least, like 240 points or something, or not even. So I said, take it to, to like 65, at least 70 level or something. So he took it to the 70. I've started helping him, and I supposed to finish it, on 75. I don't mind, I've got over 340 points per day here. Oh, I've forgotten to write to him. All yours. So yeah, so I don't expect him to pay me back ever. Let him have it. I'm so many years in this game. I really don't mind. Yeah, this town is producing here like 350, almost 40 points, and it's not fully developed at all. Has quite a bit of attack for this town. I can go easily 1-2 years without any problem. It's 297 on 355. I wouldn't have any hassle. All the terrace farms are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 terrace farms. Yes, they are maxed out. I'm not doing even events here. No point is, like, what it will change. Come on, I can only raise, some great buildings. I can raise the trust because it's quite low, and then use this trust, to help out in a guild. As you see, I am participating, but I can't have always the time to do so. So that's a bit of a problem. So yeah, and within a small town, I'm, to be true, I don't care a lot, yes, but I do want to keep this account active. So it's not only about the GE, yes, uh, because let's face it, if I'll raise my arc, and if I will ever change the mind, yes, then I can always saying, oh, okay, then at least I've got an arc developed. Yes, when you've got an arc developed, your town is one helping you because you've got free blueprints, you've got free forge points, you've got um, free forge points, free blueprints. What else do you have? Come on, guys. Blueprints, forge points, and medals. Yes, yes, medals. So yeah, of course, you will have towns where you've got, you know, like too many medals and you can't get more expansions because you've maxed them out. You've paid like 1.2 million for the expansion, and that's you. That can hang actually. This can hang as well though. Yeah. Let's see, maybe I can put something. So yeah, so you know, if you can decide, yes, decide now. If you haven't decided yet, just do it. You know, like don't neglect what's you know what will help you later. If it will help you later, why neglect it in the first place? You know, just just do it. Just do it. You just, you know, like I'm going to the G. I can attack any attempt in any world. Well, apart from J World on Polish server. I count because my attack is like 60 odd or something. So what I can do with that 60 odd, you know, like, even though it's only Iron Age, it's pathetic town because neither my arc is high, neither my attack is high. Um, I cannot produce enough goods. So like this account is worthless, you know, like it's a waste. So the first thing would be, you know, do several events, do G every week, and participate in guild, yes, activities. Sometimes certain guilds have contests or they are helping you. Let's say if you're raising the arc, they can help you with raising the arc, so it's cheaper for you. Like I'm helping Mass now, yes, on Honsmure on US server. And I'm, you know, I'm not saying you have to help someone. That's up to you, totally up to you. You don't have to help, yes, but it's nice incentive when you give a help as well. So maybe you like such thing, yes. Of course, people less appreciate when they get stuff easy, yes. um, but you know, like some people will appreciate, some people won't appreciate, and that's up to everyone. Like we're running a rock and roll guild on Brisgard on US, yes, and I many times I gave people like 204 points per level. If you would check it, you know, I gave 1.9, even though my arc was in a loss already, and I've lost some forge points on it. And I did give, you know, to people in guild forge points for free because I simply don't care that much anymore. Yes, when you've got so much, you just don't care that much. You want to help people if you're that kind of person, and you're happy when people are, you know, thriving. And then it's nice thing when you, let's say, write on the chat, you know, like, guys, let's take over this or that, you know, and then people are joining in. They've got the power to do so. So it is nice. Now first time I'm having a, you know, like a new player which have more fights on Brisgard than I do. It's so fun, you know. It's like really finally someone, you know, who came. He got goods, you know. He got blueprints on the arc. He wanna build this arc. Yes, he got even forge points. I wanted to, you know, pay to Obi Uprising, you know, to get these goods, and on Brisgard over there. And you know, guy said, I've got forge points. Can I do it? And I said, well, of course. Yes, not only you will help yourself, you'll help guild as well. And when you help the guild and when you help yourself, you know, that's the way to go. Yeah, that's the way to go. What else you would look in this game? Okay, so let's go out of here. What else has left? Brisgard, yeah, on Polish one. Brisgard on Polish is a, yeah, that that guild is the guild called Iron Man. Here is a fun fact. We trying to, I just started to build this. It's called Iron Man, as you see here, yes, Iron Man. and all of the players are in the Iron Age. They are just starting up, to be true. One of these guys are quite a good player, you know, on Otherworld. But here is a rule: we can stay as long in the guild as we are in the Iron Age. Okay, so I've got 7 million points here, so I'm quite okay myself. Can't complain, and you know, and the goal is to never leave, if possible, Iron Age. Never leave. Why? Because nobody else have done it. Nobody else has done it. Yes, so that's the reason enough for me to say, yay, why not be the first? You know, why not be the first? Is um, if you're doing always the same things, you know, all over and all over again, it's starting to be boring. But when you're doing new stuff, you know, it's more interesting. Yes. Oh, now another guy. Okay, what guy Rose? I'll tell you because I've asked him as well to join our Iron Age guild. Okay, I'll ask him. So he wrote that I'll just write I've sent an invite. Yeah, so I wrote that I sent an invite and I welcome you. If he wants, you know, he can join, of course. Yes, if you want, that's okay. I'll show you 1.9 on this world. We do it in the attachment mode. I mean, that's my private thread anyway, 1.9. So I'm just politely writing like free please, only in Polish, yeah, free proszę, trzy proszę. So what does mean is just, you know, put me on third, and they will know exactly how many forge points. When you use FOE helper, yes, it's much easier to play this game because you don't second guess things, you just have it there. And look, let's do those fights. It's 50th level of Himeji Castle here. And before I'll disconnect because the only last worlds of the collection. So we've got 44%, 1.8 million in the Iron Age per day of supply. So it's madness. It's better to have already leased buildings, but have, you know, like you've got 237 with a druid temple. Yes, so on the druid day it's 237 plus 24 hours, of course. So yeah, so I think I finished the G. Yeah, I finished the G because I can do it with all attack. But we can do some fighting in this. It's only 8 fights we just need to do. That's fine. I don't give a hoot about the rest. We don't need a heavy units. All we need, like forever, until I hit my attrition. I won't be buying siege camps. I can afford them, but I won't. You've seen I'm first, by the way, in that rank. Why? Because when I'm getting bored, see, I've got far more fights than them. Why it's so? Because when I'm getting bored, I'm just going to GVG and I've got tons of army. I've got good attack. And what I'm doing, I'm taking one sector where it's 80 fights and I'm just doing them. And then people, they stand no chance of having so many fort points. I mean, points in the rank. They just can't do it. And when they are, you know, like trying to meet me up somewhere, and when I've got time and I want it, because I just have to want it, that's the difference. Yes, then what's happening is just, you know, me doing another 85 and having another difference in the 50 goods, having another difference in points. Yes, because when you're strong, when your attack is strong, nobody can 50 goods, and nobody can, you know, obviously 54 points, nobody can stop you. You're just like unstoppable. Yes, your town is just unstoppable. So yeah, last but not least, yeah, last but not least. So that's what it is. You know, this Himeji Castle is 54 forge points only. You know, like not a wow, yeah. But where is the statistics? Statistics, and we need spoils of war. That's the bonus from the That's the bonus from the Himeji Castle. Yeah, so Himeji Castle, Spoils of War, last 30 days. Excuse me, what? So I'll read you quickly what I received in the last 30 days from 50th level of Himeji Castle, okay? So it's a 50 goods 29 times, 10 fort points 27 times, yes? So it's 270 fort points already. 50 fort points 15 times, yes? So it's 750, yes? Am I counting right? 500 and 5 times 525, yeah, it's 750 fort points again, you know, on top of 270, yes. 5 times rogues, I received that 14 times. Now 125 goods 7 times, 200 fort points 4 times. So you can say that on the 50th level, my average is about 200 fort points, just like that, yes. And then those 50 fort points, those 10 fort points, and so on. What else here is 10 rogues 3 times, 250 goods 3 times, 500 goods I received that twice. So few thousand of goods you can get, 50 diamond just once within the next last 30 days. And then that's the special reward from the Himeji Castle that receive rogues, rogue hideout, and 20 rogues or something. Yes, so it is a value in raising great buildings rather than, you know, just have them in your town. If I look on my great buildings here, you know, I was showing this town before, but look, it's just basics. It's just simple, basic great buildings. And that in Iron Age is given, you know, and that's neglected town. I have this town for a long, long time as well. And I neglected it. You see, it's only sixth level of Statue of Honor. Yes, not even 8. And that's only 200 over attack. That's Cape Canaveral, only 36th level. Yes, Arc 80th. Himeji Castle 50th. Yes, that's 10th level. 10th level. 12th level by accident, to be true. And now Castle Del Monte, yes, is starting to be on the 20th, 21 now. So it is raising slowly, but I'm telling you, I've neglected it. Yes, so you see, don't put tons of great buildings if you care about the performance of your town, because you'll ruin the performance. Have basic buildings. Don't have such, I'll call it a clusterfuck, and excuse my language, but you know, if you have so many buildings and you can't produce enough fort points or enough something, yes, then you will struggle. Of course, here I just don't give a hoot. I've got everything what I want, and even I'm putting back tower because I've got everything what I want. So now look, here is a Spoils of War. Same story, Himeji Castle, level about 50th. I'm not raising it yet higher because I see no point in it. Last 30 days. Am I clicking it or what? Okay, I've exaggerated. That's my fault. Sorry, guys. So yes, the last 30 days it's marked Spoils of War, which is Himeji Castle reward. And again, look, as a comparison to that Brisgard world, yes, 50 goods 29 times, 10 fort points 24 times, 5 rogues 16 times, 50 fort points 12 times, 125 goods 10 times. You can pause if you want, and you can see yourself. Rogues 10, I received that 6 times. 200 fort points, I was more lucky here. I received on the other world, I received that 4 times. Yes, here I received that 6 times. And the difference in the level is just 1 or 2 levels. Yes, it's not because of that. I can say it's quite similar on both worlds. It's just a matter of accident. By accident. 250 goods 3 times in the last 30 days. And then again, this special reward is 2 times. 50 diamonds once as well, and 500 goods 1 time. So you see, it's quite similar, you can say. And in the next episodes, I'll show you other buildings which are perform quite okay. When I want to show you the level is 51, so it's 1 level higher only. Yeah? So it's quite similar level to what you've seen on Brisgard. Yes. So guys, thank you for watching. Hope you've got some values from this episode. I know it wasn't really short, but I wanted to show you, the world's what you should focus on. If you're a beginner, choose the side. Yes, take the red pill or the blue pill, but decide, have decision made. Don't be just this forward junkie, which is, like, oh, I'll have a bit of that, or I'll have era change because I'm just bored in this era, or oh, mm, I don't know, and I'll go and I'll find another great building to place, in my town just because I want to have a graveyard of all the great buildings, which doesn't produce me any value. You know what? No, I'll have like not even 100 or not even a 200 forge points, and you know what? I'll build all the great buildings I can, even even if they are useless and occupy tons of space, but I'll still build them because I just want to have them. If you have such thoughts, believe me, have two towns. One in the good condition with good, great buildings, not a lot, raise them up, neglect the eras, and come back to those two towns in several months, and you'll see which town you like the most. Those which performing poorest or that which performing better. And I'm not saying stagnation for several years, like I've done 2 years in the virtual future here. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying attack should come first if you care about the performance. Yes, that's all I'm saying. And if you don't care about the performance, you can play any way you want, but attack should be the way to go. If you're stubborn and like me, and for years you didn't want to fight, which was stupid, I see that now. But if you're like that, try to trade and try to negotiate. You won't be as efficient as people who are fighting, but you'll get better performance than those FOE junkies who come the side and just build everything everywhere. Yes, like EE network here, everything everywhere. So yeah, don't be like that if you care about the performance. That's all for today, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.